Let's talk shin splints.
Okay.
So we have this phenomenal record with curing, beating, controlling, managing. I'm not sure what it is we're doing, but we're having a good effect of reducing people's shin splint pain.
Yep.
And physio-diagnosed shin splints.
Yep.
What do you think it is?
It's okay. So I think it could be a few things. The number one thing is I think there's that magic of isometric holds with load. That the mechanotransduction that creates just gets tissue happier.
Yeah.
So I think there's potentially that the fact that you're doing the seated calf is meaning the gastroc has to get out of the way. It's in a position of biomechanical disadvantage. It can't operate.
Yeah.
So tib post and soleus or soleus, depending on your preference. Tib post working harder because gastroc isn't there, so you're just getting stuff happier through there and through that sort of that sheathing, entheses type material. But I wonder if it's also like, so I think there's some tendon action where you're just making stuff a little bit happier. But I wonder if people with shin splints have chronically switched off tib posts.
Yeah, I was going to say neural inhibition.
Yeah, the pain cycle, like body senses pain, switches off.
And becomes more atrophied, therefore it's doing less of a job in arch support, pulling harder on that tibia.
And people try and standing calf their way out of that problem.
But it's just all gastroc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm suspicious that's a big part, because our hit rate is too high.
It's phenomenal, yeah.
For something we don't fully understand what we're doing.
We're pretty much at like 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think there's...
for medial,
medial shin splints.
Yeah, like tib ant, that's a different way. But I haven't seen a person with tib ant based shin splints for a couple of years.
No.
Because it's a jogger thing, and we don't train joggers.
But yeah, that tib post, that isometric load in the seated position just knocks that gastroc out. And just that periosteum between it's all fascial at the end of the day, and it just responds so well to that mechanotransduction of the isometric. I wonder if there's a neural component as well.
Okay.
Whether somewhere along the lines, just because that muscle's getting overloaded, the inhibition, we're then waking it back up neurally. Yep. In the same way that you're sort of strengthening the muscle and breaking the pain cycle that way, you're also breaking it from a neural activation point of view. You're
breaking that vicious, like with VMO, where VMO, knee's in pain, VMO switches off, therefore knee gets in worse pain and you're in a loop. Yeah. You're breaking that loop. Yeah. I wonder also whether there might be a component, might be that you're reducing their central sensitization to the pain. You're actually making them feel strong through that area.
Yeah.
And they feel good, and they leave it, and it's an immediate analgesic effect that you're getting. But then you're also creating confidence and taking away that apprehension, and because apprehension can make, because pain's made in the brain.
Yeah, it's an output, not an input. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there might be a pain factor as well.
Yeah. Biggest thing with shin splints is just load, like running. It's just like the kids we see, they're just doing so much work. Yeah. They also need to back off and just recognise like tendons and shin splints it's bone in distress.
Maybe it is. There is also a component of the people that come to see us for that are people that have seen multiple people, not gotten anywhere, and they're more likely to actually be compliant.
And they're also on their deviation back to the mean as well.
And actually have a bit of a load reduction as well. So it's probably helping us along.
Because they're like, I'll try anything right now. that does help.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so seated calf, just into a tiny bit of plantar, 3 by 45 seconds.
Yep.
And heavy. You want to chase heavy load on that one. The heaviest weight you can actually hold in that position.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say like just the tiniest bit of plantar, like just out of
lift out, up, hold. Yeah.
Do you want to chuck in a
yeah, I'll add a clip of maybe myself doing them. You want to focus on rolling through the midfoot, but keeping the arch stiff, so don't flatten through the arch, but keep that weight through the big toe and through the medial ball of the foot. It's where it seems to get the best tib post activation.
Splice that in somewhere.
Cool. I'll add a video of that.
Sweet. Cool.
Nice.
That's one.